A happy morning to one and all. I'm Shweta Jain from GK Jain School, Roypuram. A great way to start your child's early education. Shri GK Jain School, Roypuram.
Good morning, one and all. I'm Shweta Jain from GK Jain School, Roypuram. Today's session is our 6th standard Maths Geometry. What you all are learning from 4th standard with what is meant by ray, line segments, parallel lines, coincident lines, collinear points, non-intersecting lines like that. First of all, I want to thank you all for your lovely comments and likes that motivated me to bring some more educational videos. Don't forget to subscribe our GK Jain School YouTube channel. Okay, then the videos will be uploaded in your screen and you can view easily. Let's start our session. Geometry 6th standard, parallel lines. What are meant by parallel lines? When two lines are parallel to each other, then they are called parallel lines. For example, see, this is one line, this is another line, A, B. So, A is parallel to B. And parallel symbol is how you have to denote. This is the symbol of parallel. Is it clear? When two horizontal lines, these are the two, one horizontal, two horizontal lines are parallel to one another. So, A parallel to B. Okay, next topic is our intersecting lines. What is our next topic? Intersecting lines. When a line intersects another line at a point. For example, see, this is a line L, this is a line M. They are intersecting at a point. So, this is called intersecting lines. Is it clear? Points of intersection. When two lines intersect at a point, it is called points of intersection. Is it clear? Means, see, for example, these are the points. You intersected this one. So, this is one point, this is another point. So, it is called points of intersection. Is it clear? Let's written and illustrate some that you will get in your exam and you can score full marks. Very easy, but students, only one request. While watching the video, you have to get ready. If you are at home, you can get ready with your maths rough notes, homework notes, whatever rough notes. And while watching the video, you can practice it out and learn out. Then you will feel very easy. Because maths is the only subject that you need not have to mug up. Practicality, only practical, and the way how you learn, that is only the maths. Okay? From the given figure, this is a figure little bit confusing, no? I am also feeling, but I'll say you very clearly how I drawn you. Okay? See, this is a one parallel line CD. Okay? Then I drawn one more parallel line AB. So, understood what I did? Like this, one parallel line I did, one parallel line like this I did. Okay? Then again two parallel lines again I did like this. Okay? Now you are feeling easy, no? Yeah. So, two parallel lines. So I did like that. What are my two parallel lines? A, B, C, D. Then again E, F, G, H. These are the parallel lines, right? So, what they ask? Identify parallel lines. So, what you will write? AB parallel to CD. What is this symbol? This is a symbol of a line. What is this symbol? You are using, you are writing your classes. What is meant by how you have to denote, okay? So, this is the symbol you have to draw for a line. Because what we are saying, parallel lines, right? So, line, whenever comes, you have to write down, and this is the parallel symbol. AB parallel to CD. But again, this also we are having parallel lines. See the students, only like this also can come. Like this also you can get parallel lines. So, EF parallel to GH. What are our other parallel lines, students? EF parallel to GH. That's it. See, whatever. This is a parallel line. This is also a parallel line. Both are parallel lines. Okay. What is our next question? Next question is our identify intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. See, AB is intersecting at EF and GH. Again, I am repeating. See. AB one line. See, AB one line. It is intersecting here. It is intersecting here. Right? So, what you have to write down? AB intersecting. What AB is intersecting? AB is intersecting to EF and AB is intersecting to GH. Right? So, AB is EF, AB, GH. Okay? AB intersecting EF, GH. Now CD. So, CD intersecting, again the same thing. CD is intersecting at EF and GH. So, CD is also intersecting EF. CD is also intersecting GH, same thing. But only what I changed it? This AB changed it to CD. This AB changed it to CD. Points of intersection. Points of intersection, what I said you earlier only. See, these are the lines. Means this is called point of intersection, right? So, what are the points of intersection? See, this is a point of intersection. This is a point of intersection. So, what you are getting the points of intersection? P, Q, R, S. This is our points of intersection. Very easy, no? I also feels really very easy. By seeing the diagram with concentration, watch the video and then you can learn. It is really very easy concept. Just two parallel lines, draw it out, then two parallel lines and identify the lines. You can score 5 marks very easily. Okay, thank you students. If you learn now geometry diagrams, how you have to draw it out. Just a minute.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Good evening students. Once again, what we read in our first session, we read about angles. What we read? Obtuse angle, acute angle, reflex angle. Now the second session is about protractor and how to draw angles using protractor. Is it clear? This is your protractor. Okay. What are the parts of a protractor? You are able to see it out. See, this is called a baseline. What is called? This is called a baseline and this is called your center. And inner measurements are called inner measurements or inner base and this is called your outer measurements. What are the parts you are having? You are having here center and then outer measurements means outer angles. These angles 10, 20, 30 they are outside, no? So these are called outer angles and this is inwards 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 like that. So this is called your inner angles. Okay, you will get a question in the exam. Draw 40 degrees, 90 degrees using protractor. Let's start it out. How to draw it out? For example, first one we are drawing 90 degrees. Okay, so take a scale, measure it out. Any centimeter you can take, whether it is 5 or 7, whatever it is. Okay, then put as a center 0 and then using a protractor, see, you are able to see this straight line.
This straight line you have to adjust here using the book. Yeah, like that I have drawn it out exact on the scale I have kept, no students. So now 90 degrees means what you have to do, you should not shake your protractor. 90 is here, mark it out like this and then join it out using your scale. This is called your 90 degrees. What is called? This is called your 90 degrees. You have to mark it out as any alphabet. For example, I mark it as A, X and Y. One more example we are going to take. For example, 130 degrees. Okay, what is that? 130 degrees. So again I have taken a measurement of 5 centimeter. You can take 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter, whatever measurement you can take, you can easily take it out. Okay, again I am using the protractor and the baseline. This is called baseline. I am adjusting here at the baseline exact like this. And then using, see 130 inside numbers you should see on, students. What you have to see inside? 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. So here is 130. This one 130. So you have to mark like that. Now join it out using your scale. You got it, so mark it out as 130 degrees. Put on the arrow marks and write down any alphabet of your wish. So what you have to write down now? You have to write down angle AOB is equal to 130 degrees. Angle AOB is equal to 130 degrees. Okay. One more example I want to give you. For example, you have 35 degrees question. Okay, draw it out again any measurement. This time I am taking you 6 centimeter. Okay, so 0 to 6 centimeter. Again at the center I kept as O. Again with the help of using protractor I am keeping as a base like this. And then I am marking as 35 degrees. Inner measurements 0, 10, 20, 30. 35 means 30 and 40. In between you have to mark. So in between, what is this? This is 35. Because these are 5, these are 5 will make 5 plus 5, 10 will make the other number. Now using the scale you can join it out 35. And you can write down any alphabet. For example, I am writing P and Q. So this is our angle 35 degrees. What you have to write down? Angle POQ is equal to 35 degrees. Is it clear, students? Now it is very easy. Just you have to draw a base using the scale and then with the help of a protractor, just keep the protractor here on the scale line and measure the angle. Inwards numbers you should see on and mark it out. Mark as this using the scale, join it out and you can draw. You can score 5 marks, but don't forget to keep as the angle, write down because it is very important, and then you have to name it out and then you have to write down what is that angle. Then only you will get full marks. It is very easy, no? Yeah. Okay, but don't forget to click on like button and subscribe our school, GK Chain School. We will bring you some more educational videos. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. Let's meet in our other video.